Hello? Hey. Hey, guys. Hey. What's going on? How's it going? Hello. Everybody say hello to each other. Make sure you greet your fellow friend at the door. Say hello. Make sure you've checked in. You know what you're supposed to do. We've done this a few times. How's it going? Hope you guys are doing good. I see a lot of new faces today. I see a lot of old faces, by the way. You should start moisturizing. Doesn't look good. It's good to see you guys, though. I'm happy. Today is a very big day. I actually have been working towards this stream for a very, very long time. I've had this plan written down for an incredibly long time. And today we are going to execute on something that I am very proud of. And I'm going to explain all of it, but not immediately. This is actually going to be a really, really unique show. I've never done one like this, so we're going to just kind of see how it feels. I'm doing something for the first time here, and I actually need you guys to be like a big part of it, okay? This is no joke. Like, I actually need your help. I'm not just saying this to say this. I need your help. Because, oh man, very proud of this one, okay? Let me get my notes ready. There's stuff I want to talk about, of course. Everybody doing well? Are you doing good? On a scale of 1 to 10, how are we feeling today before I even come on the camera? Is that a cat? Oh, it's a baby kitty. Sorry. Holy shit. Okay, we're in a good spot today. I think this is going to go really, really well. Yeah, no, I feel really confident. I've worked on this long enough. I feel like it's time. Call me, the way I gongaga. Thanks, dude. Me? Gongaga. It's your birthday? Happy birthday. Everybody, happy birthday. That's fantastic. All right, I'm sure you're curious. You guys see the title? Has that done anything for you? You're a little curious, huh? A little curious as to what I could be cooking up, huh? Yeah, I bet you are. Because today, I assure you, you are going to see something you have never seen before in your entire life. Congratulations. You are about to experience an entirely original thing for the first time in a long time, all right? This is going to be a new one for you. I feel pretty good about this, actually. I'm hyping this up because it's worth it, okay? But to tell you the truth, we're not going to get into that. Immediately, I actually want to do something else first and then kind of chill for a second. Then we're going to do the big thing. Is that fine? Can you just like press 1 if you guys are okay with me kind of guiding things today? I have a very specific plan, all right? I think it should be good. I feel pretty good about it. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, you guys seem to be pretty on board. All right, cool. Also, if you guys haven't seen, I know you may have at some point missed it because it's only been on one stream. As you can see, there is a new intro screen. Do you like it? It's done by an incredible artist by the name of Harasaki and animated by my very own brother, Jaws. So, kind of incredible. Very, very proud of it. It's to usher in summer, baby. It's summertime. That's what we're up to. And it's time to celebrate it. And so I've decided to unveil summer as the best time of the year and deliver unto you guys the ideas that I think are the most amazing, powerful, best thing ever. TM. No, not TM. Asterisk. Awesome. Well then, my lovely little laddies, if you're ready for today's incredibly confusing yet enlightening, beautiful experience, let me hear you say, show me the meat. And then I click this, and then I click that, and then I click this, and I click that. All right. What was that? Nobody knows. Hey, what's going on, baby? It's good to see you. As you can see, you are in my kitchen. I've got a lot to talk about. I did just shave. Thank you for noticing. Little chicken. Sorry, it's like my favorite name. I've got a lot to talk about today. I actually had something arrive just before I started the stream, and I want to talk about that instead, okay? So it's kind of like not at all the point. And also, I need to be real with you. I haven't been sleeping great. So I think I'm gonna like make some coffee, and we'll start the actual stream after I have the coffee, okay? How's Maya doing eating all that cereal? Well, there were 10 boxes and there's only 8 now. And I can see all of them are like attacked. So I'd say she's getting through them. I did just have to buy another thing of milk, so she's definitely drinking it. Or eating it. But she hasn't touched the Captain Crunch. We can and will join a call and sing you a lullaby. Are you trying to end the stream? What are you doing? No, we don't want to do that. We are on a strict course today, okay? How about this? I'm gonna make some coffee, and then like while I drink that, I'm gonna explain to you what we're doing today, and then I gotta show you something. Is that cool? Press 4. It's my favorite number, by the way, in case you wanted to get me something themed by a number. Can you just go right there? Yeah, you can. Okay. All right, let me get some little coffee action. I got this stuff called Caribou Coffee. It was gifted to me by, well, now he's my mod, Jake. He's a really sweet guy. And it is my favorite coffee. It's this, it's blue. You should get some. Very good, very happy with that. But I'm gonna need, oh, I need the filter. Hang on, wait a minute. Oh, dude, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Hang on, I gotta grab something. I just realized something's out of there. Should I just feed my cats? I should probably feed my cats. Yeah, as you can see, I was very prepared. I had stuff, okay, listen, I had stuff I had to do, okay? I was doing it. Do you guys drink coffee? Brown color stream where you eat nothing but coffee beans. You know, like, all of the best foods are brown. like what a waste of a beautiful color. You've chosen like the most beautiful color and you're like, yeah, only eat coffee beans. Fried food. Shit. Dude, I don't know about you, but I don't eat shit. I don't really classify it as a food. You fucking animals. Shit's not a food. You stupid. You guys are dumb. What's that emote that I see everybody else has? Well, what's the one with the dent in the head? Get that one. Can somebody get the head dent emote for me? That's how I feel about you. Oh, we have it! Yeah. Wait, there's already water in there. I filled it up preemptively. I'm so calculated. I'm also gonna eat a piece of the burger cake. Okay, now I'm gonna feed the cats, and then it's showtime, okay? I don't normally do this, but wait, did she already feed the kitties? Nah, they're prowling. Okay, I'm gonna feed these kitties. Hold. Hi, everybody. Yeah, nobody can see you, but they can hear you. That's right, Winston, hit the wheelie. All right, everybody, get back. Don't do that thing you do, bud. Nice, that's one kitty. Hold on, chat room. I promise I'm on my way. Renala. Good girl. They've never heard that sound before. Momifer. Sit down, you little demon ass. Yeah, there you go. Woo! All right, cat's fed. Coffee's being made. I feel like we're in the zone. Okay. Sorry. Hi, Sonny. All right, pardon me. First of all, before I begin, I should probably thank the people for supporting me, because I can see you guys have done that, and I haven't said anything about that. So before I begin, I think I saw the first one for today, right? Actually, offline, my third ball resubbed. Thanks for that. And then Tristan got their second month in. That's awesome. Thank you. And then Xander. Oh, dude, Xander, 2 months. I hope that never goes down. Mushrooms and onions, a classic. You're at what month now? You are in your 5th month. You're getting there. That's fair. And then Sunny, a whole year? Whatever. Thanks, I guess. And then Stealth, also for a year. Damn. All right, guys. W to all of the really nice people. Thanks for supporting me. I appreciate you very, very much. I need to check one quick thing-a-lang. And then we're good to go. Because I think that's on that, so that needs to be on that, and so that would do that, because this is not on that, right? Right, okay. Cool. How many times can you delay the start? Why don't you, I don't know, you gone goo-goo? Yeah, what are you gonna do about that, bud? Okay, it's official, it's time. I am beginning the show right now. I have a couple things I want to talk about. First of all, completely unrelated to today's show, but I'm gonna give you the option, okay? D! Listen, I'm gonna give you this choice, it's entirely up to you. If curiosity is eating your ass right now, and you need to know what this show is about today, press 1. If you want to follow the route that I've prepared for you, press 2. It's okay if you want to just blow the load early. That's fine. It's okay. I'll probably explain it a few times. I would have pressed 1, but now I'm not sure. All right. I see some people that I really respect and admire pressing 1. Is this that right cooking show, right? Yeah, it is, dude. This is the cooking show. And I'm gonna cook today, I promise. All right, I see a lot of people that don't know. That's fine. I'm sorry I gave you such a dangerous and difficult decision to make. Here's the deal. Just before I started this stream today, I found a package at my front door. And you wanna know what's inside that package? My entire childhood. Can I share that with you? Or is that too intimate? I have something that I want to show you. I just received it in the mail. Oh, man. So, as some of you know, some of you that are good listeners, I have been reclaiming and collecting my childhood, right? All right, you're done. That thing sounds like how I will sound after I drink it. Hi, Arar, what does the title mean? You're gonna find out, okay? Don't me. I hate when you me. Listen, if I see one today, by the way, all ummers are banned. I don't know if I mentioned that. Ums are banned today. Okay. I've been reclaiming and collecting my childhood. My parents caught wind of this, and I asked them if they could send me the most essential part of my entire childhood. A thing that I haven't mentioned to you guys at all. I'm gonna show you something. Don't make fun of me, okay? Voila. This wonderful piece of plastic, this is my PS3. This is in a bit of rough shape. I haven't seen it since I was a kid, actually. It's yellow now, which I didn't know it could do that. This is what I did before I had a computer. This was the last console that I was like severely involved in. I don't know if this still works. I actually have not tried that. PS3 has no games though. Yeah, you're not wrong, but the ones that it did have, man. Party Garage Yellow. Dad, that sounds like a lemon party. This was my PS3. I don't know how to tell you guys this, but this is a really special thing. Can I show you something? I thought this was cool. Here, you watch this dirty PlayStation. So along with the PlayStation, they sent me all of my childhood controllers. Oh, man. Have you ever grabbed something that you haven't touched in so long? Oh, It's falling. Yeah, why is it gonna fucking walk away? I made 6-7 million playing golf on that thing. Go ahead and ban my dad. We don't need him today. These are my childhood controllers. They're so tiny now. They used to be giant in my hands. I couldn't press the start button before, but now, as you can see, it's not really a concern. It's so weird to pick something up that you haven't touched since you were a kid, and like you can just like remember everything in it. The one thing I remember more than anything is how gross the inner I'm not going to bring this close to the camera. The inner linings of the remote control get so nasty, like wickedly nasty. I'm not going to show you that. That's the singular time that an is allowed. Lick it? Why don't you lick me? Okay? Why would I do that? But I don't know. These are special. Now the part that you're probably like, well, what's special about this? Well, let me show you. There's games, man. Not a lot of them, though. I had mostly digital games, but at least I can show you the ones that I cared about. There's a PlayStation 2 game in here. Did the PS3 play PlayStation 2 games? Can we confirm or deny? It can? Oh, dude. Well, there's a good chance that we play PlayStation 2 as well as PS3. Just to make this clear to you guys, I don't know if this works. This is the thing that we're about to start doing. Like, I'm going to play old games on stream. This is going to be one of those things. This is a part of that. Now, I will say, I don't know what order this is in, but I put the one game that I had first. You have to know this. It's the Skyrim. Skyrim, the day it came out. What was that? It was 2011 in November. 11/11. That's it. That's it. You want to see why I like physical media? PlayStation, Sony. Do you want to see why I like physical media, Sony? Because when I open up this beautiful, beautiful piece of plastic, inside, not only do I get a little book that tells me everything about the game, they have included, just out of pure love and whimsy, make sure that Sony is listening, with love and whimsy, this is just the map of Skyrim. As a little boy, this was the coolest thing I'd ever seen in my entire life. You know, I referenced this while I played the game. Because when you're young and you don't have every answer told to you, you actually have to look to figure stuff out. And this was the only way I could find stuff. It actually has markers on it too, where you can see where some of the dragons were buried. It's kind of sick. Not all of them though, but a lot of them. Oh, sorry. Like, for example, I don't know if you can see this. These little X's. That's dragon burial sites. And that's just something that exists completely optional to you that you don't even have to interact with. It's just there, and you can just look. So I'm very proud of this, and I love Skyrim. This was the first game that I played, probably about 1,000 hours in there. Here's a note from my parents. Yeah, that's how I know I'm loved. That's it right there. That's how you know my parents did something good. And then here's the worst game I ever played. It's all golf games. In my house, we played baseball games and golf games. And you know what? I'm gonna put a bet out. All right. $50 says that there's a golf game in the PlayStation right now. Because I know my dad. I know that's the only reason he's used the PlayStation. $50. Yeah, that's exactly my point. Because he wouldn't use it for anything else. No Lego games? I had them all digitally, dude. I had every game digital because this is when digital games came out. You could get PlayStation Plus and just get a bunch of games. I was a kid. I didn't know better. I didn't collect back then. It's tough. I got Battlefield 4, Diablo 3. Hey, what's the temperature check on Diablo? Does anybody like Diablo 3, or is that one like bad? No God of War? I'd never played God of War. I could play that on stream, actually, now that I think about it. I'm going to put this to the side. That was all I wanted to show you. That was my childhood. They sent me that. I just wanted to share it before I started the stream. Because I don't know. I have to test and see if all of it works. I haven't done that yet. I genuinely just opened it. So we'll see. But I'm going to collect every console and pretty much play everything on stream. Is it okay if I say that I plan to stream for a long time? Or is that kind of like rude? Because I don't really like plan to stop anytime. So like, is it weird to be like, buddy, I'm gonna stream forever? Like, I think I had a joke that I was telling Kumi in the car about how like when I'm 80 years old, I'll still be streaming to like 4 people. And during that stream, I'll like trip and fall down and like my neck will break and they're just gonna think it's a bit that I set up for the channel. And that's how I'm gonna die. W bit. It's not a bit, I'm dead. If I fall and I die on stream, call for help. Don't make the next movie like, lol. If I die on camera and the first thing somebody types in chat is OM, I'm gonna haunt you. I'm gonna find you, I'm gonna haunt you, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna give you like a virus. That's what's gonna happen to you. He's clip farming. No, I'm being turned into fucking manure. I'm literally farming. All right, dude, that's not what that is. He's clip farming. And it would probably be Kumi that pushes me over. Don't die on stream, that's TOS. Hey man, I love your shirt. Could you tell me where you got it? Is that a joke or are you serious? Okay. Do you guys like this shirt? I think it's a, hang on. I gotta look at the tag. Hang on. Yeah, I thought so. It's big on you. I like oversized shirts. They're more comfortable. This is a shirt from Abercrombie & Fitch. They have these very expensive packages of t-shirts that are like really heavy cloth material. Very, very nice. I like that shirt on the floor. What? Why would you say that? Go ahead and ban that guy. Was that Spartan? Ban him twice. I got the shirt from Abercrombie & Fitch. It was a Christmas present. I'm old now and I ask for nice shirts for Christmas. It had this one, a green one, a brown one. I wish that it had a blue one. What a waste of a wish that would be. Outfit tour time. Okay, so I had an idea. I like Uniqlo's stuff. You would like this more. This is what you're chasing. You're just getting it from the wrong place. Uniqlo's good though. I had a thought. What if I did a stream where you guys design me like a character creator? And then I somehow found some way to make that connect to the rest of the channel. When are you going to do that thing where chat tells you what to do in the kitchen? There's one in August. Seriously, there's literally one happening in August. Like a pit crew? Yeah. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, oh, wait. So it's a character creator. What if I allow you guys to submit custom shirts and then we have a couple of those as an option? Community voted custom shirts. That sounds pretty good. I think we could do that. But what would it be for? We would have to think about what that's for. A character creator for no reason seems pointless, right? From nude to clothed. No, I would wear clothing. I don't know. We'll have to think about it. I don't know. Is this hot? Yeah. Maybe for like a convention? Is this your first time in here? You smell like somebody that only watches VODs. That's a pretty good idea. Oh, the butter t-shirt's been purchased off of Throne. Thank you, Clueless. So stupid. I actually needed that. There's something I need that for, and you've just saved me some time. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. W to Clueless. I have intentions for that. I need this coffee in my head. I've been getting really bad sleep, so I've been like very empty-brained for the past like day and a half, 2 days. And that has nothing to do with the fact that I've been practicing staying awake so that I could survive the 24-hour strain that's happening at the end of the week. Have I mentioned that? Oh, the Zubel stuff. Yes! Thanks, Neil. I appreciate that. Okay. They don't tell you how to do this. You have to practice this. Okay. Next thing I want to talk about, before we talk about the elephant in the room, I do want to talk about one quick little thing. At the end of this week, I've got 2 very, very special shows. I am doing a barbecue cookout collab with Jaws, Kumi, and Liffy. Okay? The 4 of us are going to get together, and we're going to be doing a collab on Friday at, I think, like 5 or 6. I will put it on the schedule tomorrow. Along with that, something slightly more intense that I have been literally practicing for. I am doing a 24-hour stream. You know about it. I'm very confident you'll like it. It is a stream where I play every game you've asked me to play for 24 hours straight. You will see how that works. You guys submitted to me about 570-ish games or so, I think. Kind of a lot of games. But the thing is a lot of them overlapped. A lot of them were asked for multiple times. So I took a real big crack at how I can make this work, and I feel really good about it. So that is on Saturday. That's going to start at 5 p.m., maybe earlier even, but I'm almost certain it'll be 5 p.m. because I used a graphic and announced it publicly that it's at 5. So I feel like I have to do that. And then after that stream, I'm probably not going to stream the following Monday. There's a chance that I take a break. You know, we'll see. But that's the schedule. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Does anybody want to guess what's going to happen today on stream? We're going to be doing something new. I just want to see what you think. No, come on, what do you think? What do you think it's going to be? I practiced staying awake by driving 21 hours twice over the weekend. You know, man, I value you. That's risky. Mom meatloaf. Thanks, Dad, but I'm not making mom meatloaf yet. Mom's going to be more like potato soup. Shirtless Minecraft. Topless Minecraft. What? Why is that worse? Shirtless cooking. Okay. Can somebody please type the title into the chat room? Anybody. Okay. So you guys are making some shit up, is what I'm seeing right there. There it is. Okay. Trying to bake cookies before they turn into Olive Garden Breadsticks. What does that mean? No, it does not mean shirtless cooking, okay? It means pantsless. No, wait, I'm kidding. I'm joking. It's a joke. I'm just kidding. All right? I need this to cool down. It's still too hot. I have an answer. I'm going to put ice in my coffee. It's cold. Oh. Call that iced coffee? No. Call that lukewarm. Because don't moan at me. I'm not in the mood, okay? Can you guys chill? God damn it. I got weird water in my hands. Iced coffee kind of sucks. Iced coffee makes me poop my pants. Yeah. All right. I'm going to explain this twice. I got an ice cube. That was odd. What if ice cubes of milk? Go experiment. Okay. No, I'll keep this over here. Are you tired of being edged? Is it time? Should I just tell you how this works? Okay. Yeah, I'm actually going to tell you. I'm not going to yank on your chain anymore. I'm being serious. I have created something. I have been working on it for a while. I had friends help me. I've been going through this process for a little bit. I have created a device, we'll call it. What if I said that I have created a program that takes any recipe you feed it and corrupts it violently into the Olive Garden Breadsticks recipe? They say all roads lead to Rome. And if recipes are basically roads, then don't all recipes lead to Olive Garden Breadsticks? Today, I am going to be racing this program to complete a recipe before it turns into Olive Garden Breadsticks. Today is a challenge of man versus machine. I will be trying to defeat this program to see if I can make cookies before they're breadsticks. That is today's show. And I'm going to start it right after this cup of coffee. Yeah, everybody's like, oh, hang on a minute, wait a minute. He might be onto something. I am. I've worked on this myself. I had to relearn a lot of programming that I have not been able to do for a very, very long time. And I'm feeling pretty good about this. So the way that this works, I will show you, but I really don't want you to know everything. The way that this works is you take your recipe, you put it into this box, and you tell it to begin. Once it begins, over the course of a little bit of time, you'll notice that the lines start to warp and change, develop into a completely different recipe. I'm going to follow the recipe as it's written. So whatever I see is what I'm going to have to do as best as I can. What did I go to school for if I couldn't contribute to this miracle? It's not as hard as you think. I actually can show you and explain it to you later. Now here's the part that I need you guys to be more involved in, okay? Chat room? Today is a stream, yes, but I need to tell you the truth, okay? It actually turns out, today I'm going to be actually recording a YouTube video. That's what we're doing today. We're making a video and you guys are a part of it. That's what today's stream is. This is all gonna be a part of a big video, very, very, very intricate video that I'm working on. And you guys are a part of that. But I wanted to do like I wanted to do this with you. I'm not doing half, you know, it's with you guys. You guys are my heart and my core. So it's just you and me, baby. All right? All right. Let's do that. So here's the deal. I've tested this a few times. I've got it running a few times. But the way that I've designed this, anything can happen. This is going to be an entirely unique experience every time I use it. And it's given me some really good inspiration. I've got some other ideas that I can use this for. I'm not going to tell you them. I think you will love it if you just get to experience it. Do you want to know what I'm making? I mean, if you've put the clues together, I think you'll figure it out. They're cookies. I'm going to be making snickerdoodle cookies. I made a little recipe, nice and simple. I'm going to make snickerdoodle cookies. Should be a nice, easy one. I actually feel really good that I could very easily make these cookies, okay? I don't even know if this is going to be a challenge at all. I know some of you are probably sitting there like, well, what if this doesn't work? What if your great device fails you? I'll have you know, it can't. It's perfect. Put an end to your concern. I've actually nailed this thing. I'm not joking. I've tried and tested this like 400 times. I've been working on this for long enough. It works, okay? So don't be afraid. Everything that happens, entirely intentional. Cora! Cora, you're my favorite person. I had to choose where on the scale I wanted to land that one. That's not true. My mom's my favorite person. Sorry about that. I lied. I don't even know why I did. The code can always decide to eat you. Ask me how I know. Radia, listen, you guys are just gonna have to see what I did. You're gonna have to see what I did. I feel good about this. I'm sitting here and I'm waiting. I'm letting this charge up. I'm letting this one cook, okay? You know why? Is because I'm really proud. I don't know. This is good. This is probably one of the projects that I would consider like an all-timer. I've been wanting to do this for a very, very, very long time. Doing prompt injection on your recipe bot to put mercury in the recipe. You know, Skulker, I have a real issue with you. It's like every single sentence that comes out of your mouth is like a creative writing prompt, and it pisses me off every time. Like, I can't read your comments. Let's just say that this is like a stage of work that I feel very confident in, all right? That's where we're at right now. I've spent a lot of time on this. And it's definitely taught me more than I thought I needed to learn. I had to learn a lot of things to like make this function correctly. Like for example, I've dubbed this version 1.13.1. I think I've gone through like 56 iterations though. Yeah, I started it with like a weird number and it's just ended up at 1.13.1. I started it at like 0.4 or something because I don't know. I don't really know why I did that. You know when you're not like a professional developer and like nobody helps you and there's like no rails, you can just fucking do whatever the hell you want. That's what I do. I just kind of like goof around. The moment I get through this, by the way, we're starting, all right? And I need you guys to be on your best behavior because it's like Smash Brothers in this room right now. Like everybody's here. Even professional development is us doing what we want. Nobody does what they want. Hi, Azira. Well, I guess I could kind of get geared up. What if I ate a cheeseburger cake instead? I want a cheeseburger cake first. Last thing we do, and then it's go time. I let this sit out so it could get to a better temperature. The shake. Don't call it that. It sounds like a part of your scrotum. You ever struggle to open something so much that you start to feel like you've got like toddler hands? That's how I felt just now with that. Like, what could be dumber on your television screen than a man, like an adult grown man, that is just like absolutely begging for attention. He's like, look how cool my project is. And he's struggling to open a cheeseburger-shaped cake. Well, you're in it, so I'm gonna eat it too. He's SpongeBob. Oh man, that's not good. Ooh. Oh. Yep. That tastes like pizza. I think I shouldn't have put the pizza in the fridge next to it. Does it all taste like pizza? Yep. That tastes like a pizza. Well, guys, I don't think I want it anymore. What if I go like deep? Is this gonna taste like a pizza? Yeah. Do you ever make food, or is all the stuff in your fridge like out of a witch's cauldron? Who knows? I've got a really good relationship with the arcane, okay? That was pretty good. It actually wasn't good at all. Good night. What else is in my fridge? I got yellow watermelon, carrots, spinach, plum, wiener, the hottest hot sauce on earth that'll burn your balls to your asshole, cheese product, strawberry syrup, oh dude, Kool-Aid, and then a bunch of alcohol. And then in the other one in the freezer, 40 chicken breasts. They had a buy one, get one, and I bought it all. Point and click adventure game fridge. I have designed my fridge to be like what you would open up and interact with in like a video game. 100%. Okay. Sorry. Excuse me. You guys ever see the Green Goblin mask meme? Where it's like the mask is sitting there and it's like calling to you and you're like, oh, I gotta put it on. Right now, sitting just across the room is the dumbass hobby horse. It's sitting like on a podium, looking at me. And I swear it calls to me. It's calling to me. I want it, but I'm not gonna do it. Sorry, I'm a big LARPer. What's with that term LARP? What's going on? Are we relearning words that already exist? Do you have any spare eyes with cataracts? I need them for potion making. I think you need to go to jail. It's time. I'm ready. Here we go, baby. It's time for the ultimate showdown. Should I put on my little apron? I'm ready. It's time to begin. Just like that one worker at Starbucks. Ha! I can't do that. Every king needs his crown. And every jester needs their funny little hat. Okay, I'm ready. It's time. Allow me to show you my creation. You're probably not going to know what you're looking at, and I will explain it to you very simply, okay? There it is. Can you see that? I understand it might be a little challenging to see. For today's stream, I'm going to be almost exclusively operating over here, just so you know, all right? That's the plan. Check it out. This is my patent pending recipe corruptor device. I have made this for the purposes of reinventing food in a new way and challenging myself in a way that no other human has ever been challenged, all right? Here's the idea. In this little box right here, you put your recipe in. Once you submit it to this machination, it will then convert your words, break them down to their core components, and then rearrange them and establish voodoo magic that will turn it into Olive Garden breadsticks. But this process, it's lengthy. It doesn't happen immediately. It takes time. And that is the race that I am going to try and beat today. I am going to try and beat this recipe Corruptor before it converts my cookies into Olive Garden's breadsticks. That's the idea, all right? So the moment that I put my recipe in here, which I have to find my recipe. The moment I put my recipe in here, I've given myself a 30-second countdown. The moment that that countdown is done, it's on, all right? Can we make a prediction for if you'll win or not? Absolutely yes. Here's my recipe. That's Control V without the control. There it is. That's my recipe. My Snickerdoodle Delights. That's what I've made. Honestly, like being totally transparent here, if this is just sugar cookies, should only take me 20 minutes, I think I can beat this thing. I will admit to you that the process of corruption, it does not happen as fast as you might think. It's not just boom. It should happen over time in a way that challenges me without also totally yielding to my will. I try to calibrate this to be at my speed, if that makes sense with you, right? So there's a chance that I just blow this thing out of the water and like, that's the end of the day. Or I could get totally destroyed. This is kind of like roguelike cooking in a way. There's no upgrades, but it is going to be entirely random. The way that the program tackles all of the instructions and ingredients is totally random. I mean, there's no biases anywhere. It will just do it. So I kind of just have to hope that I win. Roguelike cooking is awesome. Yeah, I thought of that term just now. I feel pretty good about it. Are we ready? Are you guys ready to start this? I feel like I'm there. I feel pretty good. Is there anything that I need? Is there anything that could impede me? Nah, it's gonna be easy. I'm not worried at all. Psha. You know what I mean? Me? Con gaga. This should be good. Well then, without further ado, I believe it's time. I will probably be a little bit unresponsive to any subs throughout the course of this, but I will get to them. And I don't know how much of chat I'm going to be able to read. I'm going to try and just act like it's a normal thing, okay? So we're just going to see how this goes. It's technically the first time I've tried this. Anything could happen, okay? All right? All right. Disclosure, disclaimer, done. We're good. You know what's going on, and you know that it might go wrong. Let's do this thing. I don't think I need this anymore. Well, oh, ads. Should we wait until ads are over? Oh, man. That's the only part of this. See, it's like, that's kind of inconvenient. Yeah, let's wait till ads. Okay, let's wait till ads. What can I tell you then that is not a secret? Actually, I can tell you one thing. Run ads early. Can you do that? Run ads early if you can. This doesn't need to be here. This needs to be here. Is that better or worse? That's probably fine. You can just run them? Yeah, run those ads. Run those ads. Just get them going. I will tell you one thing, okay? This is the secret thing that ad not watchers gets to know, all right? So sub-only secret and VOD watcher secret. Sub-only secret, here we go. Doing this project actually taught me a thing that I forgot how to do, and because of this, I actually have another project that I'm working on that I would say is the same level. Like as this, like another thing. I think I might even do it in August during the Dreamathon. Would that be cool? I feel pretty good about that. I don't know. I'm only just now getting into doing this. You know, like being able to spend more time on my stream and stuff has been pretty awesome. It's been very enabling, and I just don't want to waste my time. So, yeah, kind of wicked epic. I don't think all of my projects are going to involve writing stuff, though, because, like, programming takes a really long time. And I'm not good at it. But I want to do stuff like this all the time. Plus, I also really want to do more stuff that involves you guys. We'll think about it. Yes, you, Gongugu. Are you gonna make a game about cooking? No, I'm not gonna make any games. I'm gonna leave games to people that have good creative vision and a sense of desire, you know, direction. I think that what I'm meant to do is just be like a parrot on television. Like, I don't think I'm supposed to be anything more than that. I don't think I'm gonna make any games. I'm not good enough for that at all. What would a game even be? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't think I'm meant to do that. That doesn't seem like me. Now, I will say, if for some reason I have the answer to make that happen, then I will figure that out. But I don't think that I'm meant to do that. I think there are much more talented, incredible, creative, and wonderful people that are waiting for their moment to do that. And I'm not just going to jump in line just because my chat said, oh, dude, you should try that. Encouragement goes a long way, but that's just letting my ego ride. I don't think I should do that. Yeah, exactly what Moose said. It's just not, it doesn't seem right. You know what I mean? There are people that dream about what they make. I dream about my stream. I dream about you in like a cool way, but you know what I mean. Like not even in like a. I don't dream about you like you. I dream about like you. Okay, don't blush at me. It's a good point, DJ. Oh, dude, Kilo, thanks for your 15th month, baby. Let me know when these ads are done so that we can get the show growing and rolling. Big Daddy Arar? What? How's it going, citizen? Good to see you. Ads are done. Okay. All right. Sorry. Sorry, editor. My B. I actually did the clap so you could find the moment that it starts. Okay. It's time. I'm ready. Let's do this thing. It's time. I'm ready. The show begins. Man versus machine. I think I can do this. Let's begin. 30 seconds to explain what's going on. Right now, my recipe is being broken down to its core components, contorted and twisted, broken down and then reassembled. With the knowledge that this program has gained, it is going to try and find an optimized way to disturb my process and convert my cookies into Olive Garden Breadsticks. One thing that I think I know very well. This is the recipe, as you can see. There's a lot of information here. I've got my ingredients at the top. I've got my instructions at the bottom. I'm not even worried about this. This is gonna be nice, easy. I'm not in a rush. It's gonna be fine. I've given myself some leeway, all right? We'll even call this easy mode. That timer right there, that is just to see how long I've been going. That's all that is, all right? Simple. I mean, it's just making some cookies. So step one, I just gotta get myself some ingredients. I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. All right, what do I need first? 3 cups of flour and then some baking soda. I can get those things. Let's see, where did I put that? Ooh, there's some flour, baking soda. Ooh, Twizzlers. No, not now. See, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not worried. Not even a little bit. What else do I need? Cinnamon. Got that cinnamon. Okay. Salt. Okay. Salt. Okay. Cinnamon. What do I do with that? Ah! That's the cinnamon. Okay. That should do. Okay. Why are you guys acting like I'm not here? I'm here. Can you not see me? Hello? He died. He's gone. He's dead. Hello, chat room? Am I here? Am I gone? What's that? Wait. He fell. He's dead. He's invisible. What? No way, dude. Am I invisible? Well, you're distracting me. No, I need to get this done. You guys are teaming up against me. You assholes. Okay, I need butter. Oh, I didn't soften my butter. Okay, I need softened butter. Uh-oh. Dude, I didn't soften my butter. Oh, I dropped it on the floor. That's not what I meant to do. I have to get the butter that gets soft faster. Me if I was a butter stick. Yeah! Okay. We might microwave that. We'll see. Okay. Next, I need to get sugar, an egg, and room temperature eggs. I didn't do that either. Okay. Eggs. Come on, buddy. You gotta have a couple eggs in here, right? 2 of them. That'll do. We'll put them back here. And then sugar. Yeah, that's sugar. Okay. Easy peasy. And then what else did I say I need? What the hell happened? 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. And then sugar again? Oh, that's for the topping. Okay. That's for the snickerdoodle topping. Okay, so I got the sugar and I got the cinnamon. What else do I need? I think that's everything. We're doing just fine. All right, so the only hard part is that our butter and our eggs need to be slightly warmer. That's fine. I'm not worried at all. Step 1. Put that over there. Preheat the oven to 375. Can do. 375. Nope, 375. Cool. Just gotta wait for that to heat up and then we're good. All right, I don't know if you've ever made cookies before. It's actually very easy to do. Hey, Arar, this is just a distraction. Don't read this. Can we ban that person? What is that? Don't type that. What would, okay, wait. This is a challenge. What would be like a really optimized way to like do this? I should probably like pre-measure ingredients, I would think. Nah, not really. That's not really gonna make anything faster. Okay. Okay, step 2. Whisk the flour, baking soda, cinnamon, and salt in a medium bowl. Got it. I think this is gonna be just fine. Medium bowl. You're medium. I didn't design this under the premise of you guys challenging me. Like, you weren't supposed to fight me, all right? I didn't think I would live stream this with the purpose of you guys fighting me. Just to be clear. All right. Whisk the flour, baking soda, cinnamon, and salt together in a medium bowl. Okay. Bold assumption. My cat says meow. Good, I bet it does. All right, 3 cups. Little cuppage, easy peasy. 14%? How is it 14% already? Wait, what? What's been corrupted? It looks normal right now. Whatever. We're not cooked. We're not cooked. Who thinks it? two spicks of unsalter udder. Okay, I mean, we're getting there, but like, I can still tell what it's asking. 2, was that 3? Udder butter? Was that 3 or 2? That was 3, 2, that was 2. Okay, 2 cups, 3 cups of flour. Nice, cool, okay. All right. Okay. Whisk the flour, baking soda, cinnamon, and salt together. Can do. Put that there. I just need the, what was it? Teaspoons? Looks like teaspoons. Hey, Ryan, I saw your think about the PS3 earlier, so I wanted to give you a quick tip. Hope this message didn't distract you too much. Okay, asshole, what is that? This isn't the point of the challenge. All right, dude. You guys are killing me. It's not the point of the challenge. I'm already fighting the machine. I don't need to fight you. Okay, how much salt? ½ teaspoon of salt. Got it. I'm gonna scoop it directly. I don't want to crunch it. I want big salt. Hey, Arar, don't read this. Do we need that guy? This is not what I designed this for, okay? What was it? You're distracting me really bad right now. You know I can't do this. Half, now half. Okay, good. Hey, did you want a fun fact about sea slugs? Sea slugs? I saw a sea slug a while back, and it was actually kind of cool. But I don't really understand. I thought it was a snail. It had like a shell, but I guess it's a slug. I'm really not sure about that. So yeah, okay. Baking soda and cinnamon. Baking soda and cinnamon. Teaspoon of baking soda. Slugs can have shells? Well, it looked like it had a shell, which I'm just going to assume that that's what they are, and that's how that works, and that slugs have shells. Okay. 1 teaspoon of, that feels like a lot. Is that really what I came up with? Yeah, 1 teaspoon baking soda. Yeah. Okay, that's done. Whatever. And then cinnamon. Okay. 1½ teaspoon. Can do. Oh man, I love cinnamon. Have you ever seen those videos where somebody's like eating cinnamon and they just like explode like a volcano? A little more. I want them to be extra cinnamon. Okay. Look at the corruption. It's 22%. Wait. Whoa. What was it at when it started? Why is it saying 1 teaspoon around cinnamon? Okay. Around. I guess. Wait a minute. All the way from this drawer right over here, I stole this wonderful piece of technology all the way from an easy bake oven that was not mine, but I took it anyway. It's Tiny Whisk. Yeah, that's my guy. Let's go. Ooh. See, this is what you want. You want it to look slightly dirty, like somebody walked their sandy feet into your flour. And toss it a little bit because you'll get a mess, okay? Did I add everything? Flour, baking soda, cinnamon, and salt. Yes. Where's the oven at? Oven's still only at 200. What should I do to soften my butter? Because it's going to need softened butter, I think, right? 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, that's not good. That's actually probably really bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is there even butter in this anymore? Flour, baking soda, cinnamon, salt, olive oil, sugar, eggs, vanilla extract, sugar, and a round cinnamon. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So no butter. That's fine. I think I'm still gonna win this. Actually, that's not really a problem, is it? So now what do? Whisk the flour, baking soda, cinnamon, the salt together. I guess there's no butter in this step, and I have no reason to be upset. Whatever. You guys getting worked up over nothing. Okay. Why does my oven smell like that? I don't know why I checked it. There's a light. It comes built in. Okay. Once this is all combined, move on to step number 3. Do you guys like the way that it works, though? Do you understand the machine now? Okay. In a large bowl, using a hand mixer, beat the butter and granulated sugar. I don't have any butter in the instructions anymore. Okay. So should I do that with olive oil now? In a large bowl using a hand mixer, beat butter and sugar. I think I have to replace the butter with olive oil. That is fine, right? That's fine. I'll just use a different mixer bowl. No, I should use this one. It's fine. It's gonna work out fine. Okay. Sugar. 1 1/3 cup sugar. Got it. Can do. Where's the sugar? There it is. Where's that 1/3 cup? Okay, I'll admit I was getting a little. I will admit that I was getting a little bit overzealous. We'll call it. I will accept that. I am now realizing I need to turn on the burners. So let's move. 1, 2, 3, and one more. 4. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sugar done, and now beat the butter and granulated sugar. But since I don't have butter in this recipe anymore, I now need to do olive oil. 2 tablespoons. That's not a lot. That's not going to do anything. Okay. 2 tablespoons. A little bit of this. Come on, man. Come on, dude. Let's go. We got places to be, man. 1. That's 1. Oh, I've never seen sugar and olive oil before. Oh my God, what am I doing? Oh my God, this is killing me. Drink the oil. You're not helping. How corrupt is it? 28%, oh my God! Oh my God! Okay. Electric mixer? Really? In a large bowl using a hand mixer. Is that here? Yes. Okay. I need my little paddles. All right, I'm not panicking. I'm not panicking. Where's my paddles? Where's my paddles? Oh, there they are. Getting me worked up. 1 large egg. Wait, 1 large egg? 1 large egg. Okay. Dude, you had me worried that there were no more eggs in this. Okay, plug this in. All right. And now, just need to beat the sugar and the, I mean, it looks like butter. This looks like butter to me. Okay? Beat them together. Ooh, that's fine. Until what? Until smooth and creamy. Well. Smooth and creamy can also mean chunky and pokey, right? Like, that's pretty close, I would say. It's fine. Nothing's gonna go wrong. We're fine. Where's the yeast and honey? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? In a large bowl, use a hand mixer, beat the butter and granulated sugar together on high until smooth and creamy. Huh? In a large bowl, stir together water, yeast, and honey? No. I've already done that step. I've done step 2. I can't go back. I've done that step. I've already done that step. Step 2 is already done. That's step 2. That's the part of the race I'm trying to win. Okay. What does this smell like? Ooh. Ooh, I don't like it that much. Okay, I just want to fold this together. We're going for smooth and creamy. We got more like snow in The Wizard of Oz, which is not what you want to eat. That's fine. That's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't really look creamy. Well, neither do you. I have no idea what's going on now. Okay, smooth and creamy, 2 minutes. Add the egg yolk, and vanilla extract. Yes, chef. I didn't get vanilla extract. I need to find that. I don't know where I put that. Listen, I'm not as worried as you guys are, okay? Wait, is this all I have? Oh, I have more. Okay, don't make fun of me. I have 3 vanilla extracts, and like there's barely any in any of them, okay? So whatever. So I'm just gonna have to measure it all out. And I guess I added to this, right? Vanilla extract. 2 teaspoons vanilla extract. Got it. 2 teaspoons. There's a little bit in here. 2 teaspoons. That's 1. Oh! There was more in there than I thought. And that's almost 2. We need our second one. Don't fall down on me now. Okay. A little bit of that. Right. Oh. Okay. That's almost enough. 1 more. Little splash. Little splash. That's okay. So I did 3, and it was a good decision. Okay, feeling good about this one. Minutes.p. Don't type that. You'll get banned. What is that? What did it say? What's fucking happening on this recipe? I don't know what's happening at all. I actually can't read it now. Okay, that's done. Don't forget the 1.5 cups of very warm water? What do you mean? 3 cups of all-purpose flour, got it. 1 teaspoon of baking soda, got it. A teaspoon and a half of ground cinnamon, yes. Half a teaspoon of salt, D, got it. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, yeah, it's in there. 1 large egg plus 1 large egg yolk at room temperature. 2 teaspoon vanilla extract. What? I'm sorry. 6 tablespoons of salted butter, melted. C note. What note, man? What note, dude? What are you talking about? Okay. Butter's back on the table, I think. Beat the butter in. Can I put butter in this now? I'm putting butter in this and nobody can stop me. I'm warming it up. I don't care what's going on. Butter's back on the table. You can't stop me. Okay. Oh, I gotta put it in a I gotta put it in a container. Oh, but I only get 6 tablespoons. Like, that's a whole instruction. That line just got taken from me. Okay. I'll only use 6 tablespoons, I promise. Good luck. Let's get that off of there. Okay. Step 3 is still mine. We're in good shape. So long as we stay, like, just slightly ahead of the game, I don't think we can lose this. You know what I mean? Like, at what... Oh, a little longer. At what point do we consider cookies to be breadsticks? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we're doing fine. It's telling you to bake it for 5 minutes. Rake the cookies for 10 minutes and then bake them for 5. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh my God, I forgot the butter. It's a little warm, but hey, you know. Softened butter, it's very soft. It's so soft it's wet. Just go ahead and go in there. That was 6 tablespoons. Let's go ahead and, we're gonna go back in time. Hand mix it. This saved the run, by the way. Run saved. Oh, I need to get my egg in here. Well, that's kind of the next step, and I'm not done with this. Dude, okay, at a certain point, I just realized, like, there's just a good chance that, like, I'm just making breadsticks. Like, I don't even get cookies. All that matters is that they end up looking like cookies and they stay even. That's what matters. A little bit longer. It's almost done. Oh my fucking God! 52! I need to tell you guys about something. Okay, you're good. There's stuff going everywhere. Okay, you're done. You can go home now. I needed the egg in there! I'll do it by hand. I'll do it by hand. All right. How many eggs? 6 tablespoons of... Didn't need those eggs. I didn't even want them. There's no eggs, huh? In a large bowl hand mixer, beat the... Okay. Add the eggs, but you don't have them. So, don't even worry about that step. Got it. Like, no eggs at all? Ah, okay. Beat on medium until combined, yes. So I need to tell you guys something. So the way that this recipe Corruptor works, I've designed this to have a variable system. So it does its corruptions when it wants to, when it thinks it's fundamentally the most damaging to me. And the thing is it's a random system. It could be very generous to me. In fact, it could entirely randomize only the early instructions and not affect me in any way at all. It can also choose to be as fast and vicious as possible. And I am looking at these numbers, and I think that's what we're experiencing right now. It's fine. Okay, nothing like a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Okay. I feel like we're pretty good. These aren't going to resemble breadsticks, and that's what matters. What did the list look like at the beginning? Like a cookie recipe. I'm gonna get, like, somebody's gonna send me like a scientific report. It's gonna be like, streamer accidentally creates program that perfectly represents what it's like to cook with Alzheimer's or something, and I'm gonna get like an award or something. Okay, next up, with flour dusted hands, transfer the dough to a floured surface and knead for 2 to 3 minutes. Oh, hang on. The dough? What dough? I don't have dough yet. Knead? You don't need cookies? I need cookies. Okay. Hold on. Flour, what? Okay. So, in order to get dough, I have to figure out how this problem can be solved. I think the only reasonable answer is I need to combine this to make dough. That's how you make dough. So, it's just assuming that I've combined all of these. That's fine, I can do that. Let's just wipe off our surface real fast, and then I'll just flour dust my hands, flour the surface, and then we're good to go. Whatever. It's when everybody else starts to panic that I panic. You know, I'm a crowd panicker. Okay? I'm doing just fine, and then everybody's like, whoa, my God. Now I'm like, whoa, my God. So, oh, wait, I gotta combine these first. Okay. Flour dust hands, yada, yada, yada. Got it. Hey, Tiny Whisk, you don't want to be in that. You just sit right there. Okay. I'm gonna make, why is everybody panicking? Why is everyone panicking? Okay, a little bit of that in there. It looks like I'm putting applesauce into my flour right now. Okay, that's good. That'll do fine. Okay, just stir that up. And then I guess once it's like lightly combined into dough, I'll just knead that on the countertop. That's not in the instructions. It's saying to transfer the dough, and since I don't have dough, I have to kind of make dough. This would be a lot more stable with eggs in it, you know. But I don't have any eggs in the instructions. I have salt D. Oh my God, okay, maybe I do need to knead this. Hang on. We're just gonna move this over here. We're doing fine. 65%. Psh. Doing just fine, doing fine. Or stop, you need to rest. Does it say I have to let it rest? No. The next step is simple. Combine the granuled sugar and cinnamon together in a small bowl. We're getting there. Step 3, rest for 10 minutes to let the yeast get pumping. What? There's no yeast. Is yeast an ingredient up there? Very warm water. Did I need to put water in this? Okay. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. If that had popped up, if that step had popped up before, that would have been really bad. Because I just have to sit there for 10 minutes. But I don't. So That's tough for you guys. Okay, so my dough is, so it's not coming together. Shit. What can I do? Okay. If the dough doesn't come together, typically you add a little bit of water. Is there water in my instructions? 3 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 2.5 teaspoons of cinnamon, salt, olive oil, some salt. Oh my God, it's Olive Garden Breadsticks! 1.5 cups of very warm water. I'm gonna use some of that. Okay, very warm water. We gotta go fast, dude. We're losing the name. It's gotta warm up. It's still cold. Don't know why I chose my elbow. Now it's dripping on my foot. That's cold water setting. That's hot. Come on, dude. All right. Oh. That actually might still be cold. I don't know which way the warm is on here. Oh, it's getting warm. Okay. 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 1.5 cups, yeah? 1.5 cups? I don't know if I've ever put water in cookies. I don't know if this is part of the instructions. Whatever. Let's do a little bit at a time. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm not fumbling the recipe right now, right? What's our corruption at? 6, 7. Oh, no. Oh, wow. This is definitely what I'm doing today. That's a lot of trouble. Okay, so right now we are getting nowhere. We're getting nowhere. And you know what? Okay. Did I make it go this fast? Is it going fast? Dust your hands. Dude, I have already committed to this decision. Wait a minute, I'm getting a dough, and it's kind of shaggy. Okay, this is closer to what a pie would be like, or a pizza pie even. Okay. Okay. This is why I don't like baking. I think you forgot the arrondissement. Okay. Go ahead and band that guy for me. Why is my elbow wet? Oh. Okay. Okay. Now come together. Come together. Okay. It smells weird. Oh, the cabinet just grabbed my balls. Okay. Look. We're close. This is basically cookie balls. Dough. Just shove all that in there, and then we're good to go. I don't have to use all that water. It's just enough to form a dough. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start kneading this on the countertop, as that is instruction 5, where I am at. Yup, sorry. Okay. Okay, ew. Okay, nice, and combine. We're just gonna work that dough together until we get, man, I sure wish this had eggs in it. It's not coming together. Oh man, okay. This is sponsored by Big Chicken. Okay, a little bit of water in there. That's a lot more than you meant, but that's fine. Okay, fold it, knead it. This would be really good for the yeast that I didn't add because it didn't do that. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We have dough. We're good. Okay, it came together at the end. All right, what's the next step? We're good. I know you're sitting at home on the edge of your seat and you're thinking, how is he gonna do this? How is he gonna complete this mundane task that he made for himself? With you, right by my side. I can only do this with you. Get back to the task. Okay, one more. Okay. Okay, now me, gone gaga. Me, that is a perfect dough. Gander upon my orb. It's perfect in every way. Okay, that's cookie dough. It smells like grandma. But there it is. All right, I need to clean off a little bit. We're just gonna clean up. We got time. I'm ahead of the curve. I'm feeling pretty good. Just a little rinsey rinse, because I can't do stuff from here. Okay, where was I? Step 5? Is this edible? Like a kinda. Okay, rinsey rinse. Rinsey, rinsey, rinse. Preheat oven to 375. Yay, jeez. What's Ted sugar? What do you mean, what's Ted sugar? What does that mean? Where do you see Ted sugar? Okay, I just watched that one change. Why did step 4 just turn into the thing that I just did? What the fuck? Why did that step just turn into the step that I did? Like I did that on my own. How do you know that I just did that? Okay. Flour does it hands. Knead for 2 to 3 minutes. I definitely did that. Combine the granule Ted sugar and cinnamon together in a small bowl. Okay. Small bowl, Ted sugar and cinnamon. Ted Shug. Small bowl, got him. Cinnamon? Cinnamon. Ah! Want a little bit of cinnamon. How much? 1 teaspoon around cinnamon. Got it. Well, wait. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna assume that that's what that means. Okay, Ted sugar. Who's Ted? Hey, Ted, we're sharing this now, and I'm gonna use it for a minute, okay? How much sugar? Ingredients, and there's not a single thing that says sugar. So none. Okay. Ted can keep his fucking sugar then. That's fine. I don't even want it. I just have my bowl of cinnamon, and that's fine. I wanted that. All right. Divide the dough into 2 equal parts. Divide each half into 2 equal parts again until you have 16 pieces of dough. What? Okay. But what about this? What's this for? Okay. We got to clean up a little bit. Oh my God, he's a chef. You might not believe it, but I actually have quite a bit of experience. Dip the breadsticks in it. Am I just making churros? Am I just developing a recipe for churros? Is that what I'm doing right now? I mean, like, it's not even that corrupt. What does that say? 78%? Wow. That's crazy. Okay. Renna! Renna! I hear her calling. Renna! Hi, baby. Renna. Hi, baby. Hi, Renala. Hi, Renala. Hi. Hello. Hello, baby. What's up? What's up? Hi. Hi. You want to say hi to the stream? Can you say hi to the stream? Chat, you have 5 seconds. Woo! Woo! It was like 1. Renala. Hi, baby. She doesn't like my chef's hat, I've learned. Well, gotta wash my hands real fast. Renala. All right. Listen, okay. I understand that I just got distracted by my cat, but consider that I don't have her forever, and she's very important, all right? She gets her turn. How much of a rush do you want me to be in? That's pretty good. All right. Let's just go over everything real quick. All right, ingredients are all the same. Very warm water around cinnamon. Preheat the oven to 470 degrees in a large bowl at 470. Did it say that already? 470 degrees? Is that what I said? Or was it 375? Was it 475? 470 degrees. Was that what it said? Just add the two together and then average it? Yeah, that's probably fair. That's fair. That's fair. I'll do that. That's fair. 420. 420. There you go. That's close enough. 420. Nice. Yeah, okay. Okay, what now? All right, so I just need to cut the dough up into 16 equal-sized pieces of dough. That's cookies. And then rake them and then bake them for 5 minutes. Yeah, okay. Well, let's get chopping. You got any yeast in there? No. I think it's too late to add yeast anyway. There's my yeast. There's your yeast. Done. God damn it. That is a packet of Kool-Aid. Okay, back to work. 16 equal pieces of dough. I didn't know. All right. Okay, that's one. Ooh. Just a little side profile for you. That looks kind of nice. It's kind of like gingerbread right now. Okay. And then we're going to cut these in half and then divide it equally. Got it. I'll do it like that. I'll do it like that. And then I will do 16 pieces. So 4, I guess I just go until I have 16, right? Okay, and then that goes to there. It goes to there. That one goes to there. This is close to equal. And then this one, there. Okay, that's 16 pieces. I'm drooling. That's 16 pieces. I would argue that they are not necessarily perfectly equal, but that's 8. One more. Another one. And then another. Shut up, all right? I'm over here drooling over the dough, and I don't even know how to count to 16. I look like a Neanderthal that they've hired to cook, but he doesn't know how to read. So he's just kind of doing stuff. He walked into the kitchen, and he's going like, I don't even know how many I've made. That's got to be 16, right? 16. Equal size pieces. Oh, okay, well, they're not equal at all. Like this one and this one are obviously not very equal. Brenna sings a song before she jumps. You know what? Fine. I'm gonna do a little personal effort. These are gonna be big cookies. These are gonna be some big old dudes. Okay. So I guess now the next step would be to, well, okay, you're a little large. So now I'm gonna just assume that the next step is to get them into balls and make cookies. You know what I mean? So that's what we'll do. And then it doesn't say anything about putting them on a baking sheet, but I'm just going to go ahead and get one and just be prepared for that. So I need you. No, you have to rake. Okay, just hang on. I'll go get a rake. All right, I'll just go get a rake, I guess. Just. Where's my rake? There it is. Just gotta go out here. Ah. You know, I'm just gonna be honest. I can hardly see how this is an essential step at all. Okay? What part of this do I really need to be doing? Do I really need to do this? And what do I... Rake the cookies for 10 minutes. For 10 minutes? Okay. Okay, sure. Just think, would this recipe lie to you? Okay. For one, that's not what that says. Is that really what that says? Rake cook s for 10 minutes.npe. I'm really struggling with this one. Okay, sure, I can't. Yeah. Hi, Winton. Hi, buddy. You want the rake? The baby guy. He's looking at me like I'm a lunatic. What part of this looks like a lunatic? There's cookie dough. There's a rake. Just do it. It's gross, though. This is a garden rake. I don't know if I really want to do that. I just want to finish my coffee before I continue. Okay, rake for 10 minutes. Where's that? I swear I wasn't making that up. Oh no, please not now. Oh no, no, no. Oh. Wait. Oh my God, no. Roll each into a log about 10 inches. No. No. Why did I even get this? Oh, no, dude. Oh, no, that's really bad. Okay. Yeah, just grab some stuff out of the drawer. Okay. We're fine. There's still cookies, right? Just because they're breadstick shaped? Just because they look slightly like a breadstick doesn't mean they are one, right? Does this count as a win? What did it say? Roll each into a log. Yeah, okay. And then grease it. Got it. I'll grease it now. Excuse me, bub. Okay, grease them. and log them. I'll show you a log. I mean, is it really... Whatever. Okay, here we go. Roll each into a log about 10 inches long. 10 inches? That's not gonna look good. They're barely able to make it 10 inches. That's average. I don't know if I'm gonna get 10 inches out of this, guys. I think I'm gonna have to just settle for like... I look like I just pooped on the ground. Whatever. We're just gonna maybe spit on it? Why don't you spit on me, dude? I am not meaning that. I don't need that. Okay, I'm just gonna roll it out here. I feel like I'm playing with dog poop, man. This is terrible. Whatever. I have to roll them out here because this is the best way to get the... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I need to check. Where? Okay. Excuse me, Winston. I'm sorry. I'm running around. It's very freaky. 9 inches. Sorry. It's the measurement I'm used to pulling out on a tape measure. Let me get that thing up to 10. It's cold out, my bad. Okay. It wants to shrink a little bit. That's okay. So do I. There we go. That's 10, which means this guy's got to come out. Why am I rushing? There's nothing left to do. Okay. Okay. I just need to bake for 5 minutes. Okay, sure. This is fine. You were just in the pool. For 5 minutes, really? Do you think this is going to work out in 5 minutes? Who came up with this? Did you poop in the pool? Who came up with this? Olive Garden. Oh! Sorry. Okay, you're good enough. You're 10 enough. That's fine. Wait, this is not going to fit all of my breadsticks. What about the ground cinnamon? What about them? I didn't voice break. You mean your cookies? They're not cookies. They're cookies! I mean, they're cookies! I mean, like, how dare you? Okay, a little bit more. There we go. Okay, another log. Good. They look like breadsticks, stupid. They don't look good. I'm making churros. Oh no, dude. What is it? Oh my God, it's at 96%. Oh no, I'm gonna lose. Oh no. No, these are still cookies, right? Even if they got weird shapes, man, they're still cookies. Shit. Come on, man, come on. Okay, never mind. I'm starting to understand the challenge here. Oh, was I a little bit too overzealous at the beginning? Was I being a little bit like, maybe a little egotistical? Maybe. This one. A little? Whatever. First two look a little broken. We're all a little broken. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, that's good. I'm getting really good at making these long cylindrical shapes. I'm just probably going to save the dough and make more cookies later. Yeah, sure. 98%. I think I'm going to top them with the cinnamon at the end. I think that's what I'll do. Right? Because that seems like what you're supposed to do for the last step. It doesn't say that, though. It's not in the recipe. All right, last log. Kind of looks good. Okay, I'm gonna just redo this dude real fast and then we're good to go. Oh, okay, I didn't even like that one. Come on, man, roll it, tull it, and stroll it. Okay, that's good. That's cookies. Okay, and then bake it. Right, the final step, bake it. Bake it. In the undo you go. At faux hundo and twanto. I consider that a submission. Before 100%? Before 100%! Ugh. Now, the recipe can't control me anymore. The only thing left to do is see if what I created isn't Olive Garden breadsticks. I think. Just gotta wait for this guy to finish baking it. I think you have a bit of leftover dough there, man. I got a small oven. All right? We're gonna save that dough for another day. Man, I should just go ahead and put the butter and the eggs back since obviously that wasn't a part of the recipe. Why did I even get them out? Butter, you go back. Egg, you go on the pizza. There's pizza in there. Oh, I could eat a pizza. Yep, here's the, it's not yeast. Wow. All right. Wait, I didn't set a timer. Yeah, you guys did. Chat set a timer, right? Okay. I'm gonna leave the vote up to chat, by the way, as to whether or not this is a victory for me or a victory for the game. Personally, I feel like I'm in good shape. I personally, I think I have just made cookies. Like, if I'm being honest, I think I just made cookies. That's how I feel. Okay, just go ahead and get this stuff together. I don't really want to waste these. Maybe when it comes out of there, it's going to taste delicious. You know what I mean? And then that's good. All good. Okay, so I thought that would taste good, and it tastes like an olive. So that's not good. Just gonna bag up the. Where's my bags? There's a bag. Just gonna bag up the excess. We don't need it. We'll save it because I'm definitely gonna reapproach these. Those are breadsticks, dude. It's probably because you didn't rake the cookies. I don't see that instruction. Okay, cookie dough. If that's what it is. I look like I've got something wrong with me. I'm sitting here making cookies with a fucking tape measure and a garden rake. Like, I know this wasn't on the instructions anywhere. Neither of these were written down. Why am I holding either of them? I'm gonna build the cookies. What am I doing? Oh yeah, this is gonna be an easy victory for me. I'll start emoting so that I look like I'm winning. Listen, I understand. I might have gotten a little overzealous. That's fine. The problem is that I never recovered. I think the moment that I was given a challenge, like the very beginning, that's when it started to get really bad. Okay, just gonna dump this. Nice, nice, nice. Whew. A little rinsey rinse, and then we're good to go. Cool. That's 100%. There's no way it hit 100% on the hour marker. There's absolutely no way that happened. Wow. Okay. Timer for the things. All right. It's time for the grand reveal. It's time to see how I did. The moment of truth. I'll even get a second one. Here we go. All right. Oh, no, no. Oh, no. Well, here they are. That's cool. There they are. That's them. Cookies, right? They're snickerdoodles. God damn it! Yeah! They were there. I was so on this. I was winning. Can I at least sprinkle a little cinnamon on them? They're like poop. They're not even cooked. Oh, good. Oh, they are cooked. That's great. Listen, I'm sprinkling some cinnamon on that. It doesn't say that in the recipe. Sometimes you got to cook with your heart and not with your eyeballs, all right? I'm adding a little cinnamon. Just a little bit. It's not turning them into cookies. Why isn't my magic fairy powder turning them into cookies? Man. Okay, all right, I think the point's made. It's not going to do anything. Oh, wow, that's a good way to put cinnamon in 2 spots and then all over my counter. That was fun. Wow, what a good experiment. Well, yep, yeah, that's 400 degrees. Ay, that hurt. Well, we are done. Do these look like breadsticks, or do they look like cookies? Thoughts? That one lost its head, so have I. Oh, no, okay, I'm just gonna get one off of the surface. Gotta get the one that looks the most. They look like toes. They look terrible. Okay. Great. Okay, good. That's obviously very cooked. Okay. You know, do I need a plate? Sure, I'll get one. I just threw up a little bit. All right. Plate. And then I'll just take this and then slide that little dip. Slide that little dookie stick on there. There we go. That's it. That's just exactly how it came. Well, cookie, right? It looks like Cookie Monster just took like a giant turd on my plate. I guess I need to try it now. But before I do, chat room, I leave it up to you. Did I beat the corruption device? I leave it to you. Did I win? I don't think I did. Do you want a poll? No, I see the answer. Everybody's saying no. I get it. It's fine. It's fine. But you know what? Maybe it tastes good. Maybe it tastes delicious, in fact. I'll just have this piece right here. All right? Ugh. Okay, it doesn't smell good, but maybe it tastes good? Here we go. All right. This is what it's all about. It doesn't matter what the recipe says. It just matters that you enjoy it. Snickernoodles. I don't call them noodles. Whatever. Stinker noodles. Stinker doo-doos. Okay, get the mic off of them. It's my show. Here we go. Let's see if they're good. I don't want to eat this at all. I know what's in it. Here we go. Oh. 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 What? Why? Oh. Okay. That's not cooked, for one. That's not cooked at all. 5 minutes? Yeah. Okay. That's raw. 2, it tastes like, oh no. No. It tastes kind of like a breadstick. Just a little bit. God damn it, why? It shouldn't even. There's like none of the ingredients. God damn it, I thought I had this. Is it the olive oil? It is the olive oil. It tastes like bread from an Olive Garden. Whatever kind of bread, that's up to you to decipher. All right. Gosh. Okay, fine, I admit it. I accept it. I lost. Okay, is that what you wanted to hear? I lost. No way, man. I thought this was easy. You know I'm going to have to try again. You know I'm going to have to try this again. Man. Well, okay. I get that this was a bit of an experiment. This was my first time trying something like this. If you liked it, make sure to let me know. It took a lot of time to make this whole process from the device to getting it all set up. It actually took me quite a lot of prep. And this was my first time trying it in practice. I'm very proud of my work. I'm not proud of this, but I am very proud of what I've made. I think that this is something that I seriously, seriously admire. This is something I would like to see. With that being said, I actually have something else to show you guys with this. I made one more thing I wanted to show you. That's just for stream, okay? I'm just gonna show stream that, I think. I mean, maybe I'll show it on the video too, but let me just say, honestly, I'd like to think that making stuff like this and these more complex projects is the direction that I want to take my channel. I couldn't do it without you guys supporting me. So I just wanted to say thank you for that. This is to everybody. I am able to just sit down, no weight on my shoulders, and just work on the things that I think would be really funny and interesting. And in my opinion, and maybe yours too after watching the whole thing, maybe watching somebody try and make cookies before they transform into Olive Garden's breadsticks, maybe just a tiny bit, maybe that's a creative idea. I feel like it is. I feel quite confident, in fact, that it is. So if you liked it, I don't need anything. I just want you to tell me. I'm very proud of these things, but I can't always tell if I've done the right thing. And so I just want to make sure that you are getting the same enjoyment that I do, okay? I got another thing, kind of in a similar vibe as this. I am actually going to tell you a little bit about some stuff under the hood of this program. If you aren't interested in that, I would encourage you to get out, because I do want to share a little bit of the process, because I haven't really had too many people to talk to about this. So I'll tell you just a tiny bit. I'm not going to show you anything because I actually have something else that I'm working on and I can't expose it. But I am going to tell you a little bit about the program. You got to do this again, but with stuff that has more different ingredients than the breadsticks. I'm going to tell you about an idea and you'll like it. I'm going to do something that I think you guys could respect. I'm going to put these back in the oven and just give them a little longer. Maybe they'll, maybe they'll turn out better. They're not cooked. I will say that that was not what I expected. Okay. Let's just get all this cleaned up. Did you like it? What did you think? Did it live up to the hype? Clean up all this stuff. Oh yeah. Okay. Next time we make cookies together, we're gonna make you put celery in the dough. Okay. So, first things first, the first thing I want to tell you guys about with this program. I'm not gonna get too deep into the machines. I'll tell you the surface level stuff. That's all I'm willing to share. This is my baby. I don't want to tell you everything. Hang on, I gotta wipe down the counter. First things first. The way I've designed this is actually not that crazy, but it is capable of doing any recipe, okay? So while the goal here was to try and defeat it before it made me make Olive Garden breadsticks, theoretically it could actually make any recipe. The way that I've set it up, it takes whatever I put into it, breaks it all down into its inner components, and then it compares them to what I have called the target recipe or the destination recipe. And with that destination recipe, I can just change it. Now, I'm not the best at this, so like there's some parts of it that just don't line up. But generally speaking, it takes what I put into it and it wants to make it into the goal, okay? So let's say we put something in there that doesn't match up at all. Let's say you put in the, here, I'll even show you on the screen. Like, let's say in the input here, let's say you put the instructions to make sushi, right? Let's say you put the instructions there to do sushi, okay? And as you work, it changes into a cake. What you see is what's gonna happen. The ingredients are gonna change, and it doesn't necessarily, I don't wanna tell you too much, it doesn't necessarily need to know the way that it works. It will just force it to happen in the midst of what you're doing. I've set certain biases up so that it gets a little bit more complex towards the end. I don't know if you could tell, but it felt like it was really going after me at the end. That is intentional by design. I actually did that on purpose. I wanted something that would actually challenge me, so that was hard to figure out, but it works. I know the way that I work in a kitchen, and I know that looking ahead on instructions is something that like you can do, but it doesn't really tell you anything. Like being prepared doesn't really help you in this situation. So I had it like prepared in advance, right? But here's the deal. I have set this up in a way that you can essentially modify the difficulty and have target goals. I'm gonna tell you the truth. This finishing 100% at exactly 1 hour is insane. The range of time that this could have gotten to 100%, it is not close to an hour at all. That was like almost cinematic. That was like a cinema ending. I know you don't know that, but I knew that. Seeing that, knowing what I wrote, that's crazy. What I was really expecting, to tell you the truth,
was a much higher number. Like, actually, much higher number. I'm not joking. It was supposed to go way longer. I was supposed to have a lot more bandwidth here, and I was supposed to clown on this device, and then I'd be like, all right, guys, and now let's amp it up and make it harder for next time. I didn't get the chance to do that because it was actually just straight up difficult. And I don't know if you can tell, but I actually was freaking out, man, because it got really difficult, and I wasn't prepared for it to do that. So it surprised me, like seriously surprised me in a way that I wasn't expecting. And that's why I'm very proud of it. I'm going to show you something to give you an idea. So I'm not sharing this with anybody yet, but I do want to show you guys what it's like to make this a little bit more difficult. I'm going to give you a taste of what the high difficulty is versus what we just did. I've engaged crazy mode. When I was designing this, the very first iteration, the very first version of this, it was a little bit more difficult. I'll just show you. In fact, do yourself a favor. Try and keep up with the recipe as it works. All right? I'll just say it's a little bit harder. I'm going to check on this. You just watch that little countdown there. It's getting there. A little bit longer. I'm going to toss them around a little bit. 15 seconds? Oh, buddy. No big deal. Yeah. Yeah, that's not getting better. All right. Behold. So what could be harder about this? What could be more difficult than what we just experienced? Well, what if I told you I separated it and I made it so that each individual word and piece and component can start ripping into pieces? One tab groins? Oh my God! It's immediately gone heinous. I have designed it with an ultra corruption mode. This is what I like to call crazy mode or extreme hard mode. In this version, there are no major line conversions, but every few seconds, it will convert letters across the board. And to be honest, I don't think this one is actually possible to beat. I'm thinking one of these days, not today, I think one of these days I try and take this on. I think for one stream, I want to try taking on crazy mode, okay? Because as you can see, it gets very crazy, very fast. And I'm I'm just afraid of it. Like, I can't even read step 7. Roll cookie dough, dooth in toenails, about 16 ball. Yeah, it gets crazy, dude. And it won't stop until it's done. 16 balls, by the way. So that's it. That's what crazy mode looks like. This whole design is like, I'm working on breaking it down into more ways to challenge me to make food, with the ultimate goal of essentially making a cooking roguelike. I guess that is a video game, which I said I wasn't gonna do, but that is kind of what I'm doing. That's kind of like the ultimate goal, is to make the cooking roguelike. I don't know how to do reward systems, but it sounds kind of funny, right? That's 10minutes.npc. Are you serious? Wow, it's like it heard me. The reward is that you get food. Yeah, okay. I also added this. Speed it up a little bit. You can have that. There's a couple of little hidden moves in there. You can do some pretty crazy stuff in there. So, I don't know, it's pretty cool, right? I don't know, I'm very proud of this. How is instant yeast not touched at all? Honey pound? Wait a minute, what are you talking about? 1 honey pound. 2 Tadapun honey pound. 3 1 U2 caps verposen. 1.5 yes, everybody, let's get together today. We're gonna be making Olare Ariane Breadsticks. There it is. This is my baby. This is what I've been working on for a while. I hope you liked it. You can watch it, just go while I do the end of this. I am very proud of this. I hope you liked it. Thank you for watching me. I don't know. I've got a plan for this. I'm probably gonna do a couple of these. If you like this, I've got a few different recipes that I wanna try and challenge myself with, but I think some nights, and I'm gonna be totally honest with you, since I'm planning to go full-time with this, there might be days where I just wanna go live and I might wanna just try and take this thing on to see if I can beat it in a race. I don't know if that's a thing. In fact, I kinda wanna try and put other streamers up to racing my device and see if they can beat it before it defeats them. I kind of want to try and do that. I don't know if I'll be able to pull that off, but that's something I've been wanting to do since I came up with this thing. So that's what I got. I'm hopeful that we can do that. We need to get you working with other cooking streamers. If somebody is willing to cook on camera and take on my Corruptor, you are wholly invited to do it. Hey, Arar, have you ever considered just cooking a normal thing? I just did that. I just made burgers on July 2nd. What other cooking streamers are there? Radia. Ooh. Tasting History Max. Okay, that last one is kind of inaccessible, don't you think? I am friends with Radia, though. Lena. I need to make more friends. That's what we got to do. I need to make more friends, and I need to keep working on this thing so that I can get them all involved. That's what I want to do. So that's my project. That's what I'm working on. Thank you for enjoying it with me. That's it, man. That's what I got. That's the show. Doesn't Sunny also do cooking streams? Boom. That's another one. Here's what I want from you, though, my dear, sweet, beautiful community that I love very, very much. Do me a couple favors. First of all, if you can think of a recipe or a food that would be great as a challenge from my Corruptor to take on, by all means, put that in my Discord server, which if you're not in my Discord server, I kind of need you to be there. That's like a big part of how I source a lot of community opinions. And it's also how I make a lot of these projects come to life. I use a lot of the things you guys inspire me with. This was not necessarily something you guys suggested, but parts of your ideas found its way into this. So if you would implore me, explore me, I don't know, or whatever. If you want to help me out, just join my Discord, and if you got something you think would be kind of fun to challenge myself with, consider both the input and the output. See what happens. You never know. I could really come up with a lot of different things. But thank you for supporting me. It's a very special week for me. I got a lot going on. Thank you guys for being a part of my YouTube video. Also, that was very sweet of you. Also, whoever tried to distract me the entire stream, fuck you, dude. You actually made that way harder than it needed to be. That was not a hard process, and then you made that challenging. All right, they're probably done. I don't even know how long they've been going. They're burnt. They smell like ashes. They're definitely burnt. Whatever. Oh, they smell so bad, dude. Oh. Well, no, actually, they're good. See? Can you please just look at my creation? Why do you ignore me when I try and show you stuff? See? It looks like a biscuit. Oh, it smells like it smells like I'm having a stroke. It smells like burnt popcorn. Oh, God, why? Oh, it's like, it makes you drool when you smell it. Make croutons out of it? Dude, I would rather make myself into croutons. Oh, man, it's like making my eyes water. I think it looks great. Are you looking at this screen? Who's coming in here drooling? Bone apple teeth. What? Why does it taste like that? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh. It tastes like Scooby Snacks, the graham cracker things. Let me just get another little bite of it. They're better cooked. Oh, oh. I don't know if they are. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I can't tell now. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, thank you for watching me make my stinker noodles. I hope you liked it. I think that's the show. I think I'm done. I don't have anything else planned. I think I'm done. Oh. Let's move this out of the way. Did it live up to the hype, though? Just press 1. I'm not reading. All right. Nice. Be sure to, if you haven't already, check out my YouTube, because I am going to be putting out a video on this. And I will probably, almost certainly, be trying this again. So, thanks for watching. Appreciate that. All right. With that being said, I think it's time to go onto probably a friend's stream. That's probably where you guys are going to end up, because I'm done. I don't even know who's streaming. I don't have anybody. I don't have anybody. You grab your balls? No? Are you? Listen, it's whatever. No, I wasn't. Did I just join at the end? Yes. Well, I was gonna find a target for a raid and then talk for a minute, just a minute longer, because I'm done, but like I still actually want to talk about what's going on for the rest of the week. I don't know. We'll figure it out in a minute. Make an alt to rate of yourself. Why would I do that? Okay. Whatever. I know where we'll go. I know where we're gonna go. I figured out something. Anyway, all right. Final report. This is the end of the show, and that means I'm going to now talk about a couple of things, very short, very brief. Okay, first of all, at the end of this week, 2 very special streams. The barbecue cookout with Kumi, Jaws, and Liffy, and then also the 24-hour show on Saturday. I'm feeling very nervous. I'm gonna be honest, I'm tired now. So we're gonna just see how that goes. It's probably gonna be a lot of coffee and a lot of suffering. I'm kind of working on that. But there's not gonna be anything in between from me. If you really wanna see me, I don't know, just call your mom. I don't know what that means. That doesn't have anything to do with me. You can, I don't know. I don't know what that means. But anyway, if you want to see me, you're just going to have to wait, dude. You're just going to have to wait. All right? I love you guys. I cherish every one of these shows, and I am glad you were here. So thank you for watching me. I am preparing, as you know, and if you haven't heard this, it's probably going to be a pretty exciting thing for you. I'm preparing for at the end of this month, August 1st, to quit my crazy job and follow my dream of being here with you guys. That is, as far as I've seen it, that's my purpose in life and that's my goal. I stand to entertain. That's all I want to do. And I do that solely because it just makes me feel like I'm doing something that matters. You guys giving me both financial support and emotional support, I literally cannot do that without you. So thank you. I mean that. I'm not just doing the fucking thing where you just say thanks. I'm serious. I literally cannot do this without you, and you are important to me. So thank you for supporting me. I really do appreciate that. I am going to be doing the craziest thing ever in August, though. It's not just, oh, I'm going to quit my job. I'm going to quit my job, and I'm starting what I'm calling the I quit my job and am following my dream-a-thon, where I am going to stream every single day of August, except for a couple. I will admit there will be a couple that I'm not. I'm going to stream every day of August, back to 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 back, playing and doing my favorite things I've ever done on stream, favorite things I've ever done off stream, and trying to make it the most memorable month of my life. And hopefully you will feel some part of that too. That's what's coming up. It is currently July 6th. I'm feeling really good about this, but I still have a lot to plan. And so there's not gonna be any streams until Friday. I'm going to use that time to work on the Dreamathon. That's the idea. Will any of the streams be more unhinged? Dude, almost all of them, easily. It is guaranteed. There's no doubt in my mind. I've properly prepared for that. So that's what I'm gonna say is coming, and that's what I'm gonna say is going. All right, that's it. Final thing before I go, just a little message to everybody in the room. I care about you. I appreciate you. Make sure you're doing that for everybody around you too. This world needs more love. We got to be nice to each other. All right. So maybe at some point while I'm gone, take a look around, find somebody you care about, and let them know. That might be the thing they need to hear. All right? That's the show. We're done. We are going to go raid a friend of mine by the name of Azira. I want you guys to be very nice. Have a good week. I don't know. Vida saying or whatever. Bye.